Question. EU has always seen India as a counterbalance to China, in the India Pacific and the other areas. Do you see that diluting now with the new developments, US coming in with the tariff and all that? And like India is always seen as a counterbalance to China in the region. So do you still see that?
Again, it can be politically, it could be economically. Of course, Europe is in that sense we're kind of a little bit far away from the Indo-Pacific. But I think if you look at it from a geo-economic perspective, certainly in Europe there is a growing realization that again we need to diversify our economic partnerships. I think in Europe in the past couple of years, I think we have also come to realize the reliance we have on one country in particular when it comes to imports of certain goods, and we would like to diversify that. Europe will keep trading with China, but we would like to increase our trade with others and make sure that our supply chains are more diversified, that we can get access to goods, manufactured goods, whatever, from different places. And I think, to be very honest, there are very few countries that could deliver what, for example, China has delivered to the global economy. And India is probably the best example of that. So that's why, if you're sitting back in Brussels or in Copenhagen or other European capitals and look out into the world, India is probably the upcoming alternative to what we've seen. So therefore, we will invest here, and but of course, it also requires India to play along and make itself attractive. But the opportunity is there.
Yeah, post-COVID, I think the supply chain issues have come into focus, and that is coming up at all the FTA meetings that India is having about supply chain issues. Taking forward the question on Russia and China, UN Security Council, you're there. Where do you see India's bid in that?
We have been very clear that we are supportive of reforming the UN Security Council, which also means that the participation should be broadened. And we have made it very clear that we support India's bid to have a permanent seat in the UN Security Council. No doubt about that.
Sir,